Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining. Please like and share as you join the program. Like and share. Make sure you invite somebody to join us on this program. It's going to be a very quick one. I'm not going to take much of your time. Just try and share the broadcast as you join. Help us to share the broadcast. Happy Sunday. Remember, we are still on the mood of celebration. For those of us who are celebrating Christmas, I understand we are still in the mood of celebration. So I welcome every one of you that has been able to connect. Please like and share so that other people can join us on this very quick program. It's a quick one, a very quick one, so we'll try to reach, make sure we get other people involved so that we can be able to pass the message that we need to pass. Remember, our duty is to make sure that everybody is carried along. Every Biafra must be carried along. Don't keep the message to yourself. As you enter, you invite somebody to join. As you enter, invite somebody to join. As I promised, it's not gonna take a lot of time. I will try as much as possible to make it slow because normally I don't broadcast at this time, but I have to do it because we are in a very different time and we are in a very, very tough time. In this difficult time, every minute matters, every second matters. Every single second matters, so we don't have to play with our time. So that's why I try as much as possible to come in briefly and pass this very vital information and message as always. Remember, it is another day. Today is Sunday, and we are still in the mood. I know that so many of you have seen a lot of things online, a lot of things. Please like and share as you join. Like and share. While I'm asking you to like and share, I'm also trying to share the broadcast also by myself here. So just bear with me. Let me share also. As you're sharing, I am sharing. So I don't just tell you to share and I will not share. Because sharing the message is very, very important and very vital. Very important. So everyone have to join us in sharing this message and this gospel so that it will reach to everyone that need to hear us. Make sure you share. Everybody must be carried along. So when you hear me come online and I'm trying to share, you can equally help me or to share on your own side before we continue. Here you click like. It will help other people to join. Please let me know if you can hear me. Just let me know in the comment section if you can hear me. Let me know that you can hear me before I proceed. Let me know if you can hear me properly. I want you to type on the comment section and let me know if you can hear me. Can you hear me clearly? Can you hear me clearly? I'm not going to be shouting. It's a little bit late over here, so oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that response. So you're all welcome. Thank you so much for that response. Once again, I say happy Christmas. I know it's holiday time. Everybody is busy with one thing or the other. Is holiday time, and I will allow you to enjoy your holiday. But while we are enjoying our holiday, we should also know that we have a responsibility because There is a war going on in Biafra territory. Don't forget that. Don't ever forget that. And for those who are joining us for the very first time, and the people that are going to come across our video for the very first time, I will not forget to tell you that this platform where you are watching this program, this is a platform that is under the United States of Biafra. You see, it is very important that I mention this because there are some people who are still in yesterday. We are no longer in yesterday. We are in the future. But there are people who are still in yesterday. So those people who love to be in yesterday and those who are in yesterday, I will always remind them whenever they come across my video, they will have a choice to either watch or not to watch. Because we are not forcing anybody. You have a choice to decide either to watch or not to watch. So that's why I made that introduction. In this platform, we are in the future. And this, where you're watching, is the United States of Biafra. United States of Biafra. We have passed through a lot of lane. We have passed through the agitation, the autopilot, from autopilot, we went to Briggy, from Briggy. Today we are in the United States of Biafra. And this United States of Biafra was the United States of Biafra that was declared on the 29th of November 2024. Biafrans flew from all parts of the world and they went, pulled their hand and declared. More than 50 million Biafrans voted and said declare, and it was declared. That is where we are today, the United States of Biafra. That is what I represent on this platform. In this platform, we do not come here to instigate violence. We do not come here to preach hate. We don't come here to attack people or individuals. We don't come here for any form of propaganda or blackmail. What we do here is to set the record straight, tell you what is in place, what you to expect, and where we are, to remind you, to encourage you, and also to debunk the lies that the enemies are telling against the Biafran people, against our Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. NgoziOrabueze, against our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, against our Supreme Leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. These lies, we debunk them on this platform. That is what we do, nothing else. And we will continue to do so until finally, when we restore Biafra fully on the ground, declaration has been made. Today, we are focusing on recognition and restoration on the ground. And I bet you, Dr. NgoziOrabueze, the Deputy Prime Minister, /COS, the person that is in charge today, she is very, very busy pursuing recognition and also making sure that the restoration on ground happen through the support of the men on the ground, through building a very strong force and making sure that the men on the ground have what they need. That is the job that the Deputy Prime Minister is today having in her hand. Remember, our Prime Minister told us that once after declaration, there is going to be an intensive action that will be taken. Those actions are now going on. And the Deputy Prime Minister has already got so busy, delegated assignments, every office is on the new secretaries. Every secretary is busy. Every secretary is busy on their own lane, on their own side. Nobody is lazy. Nobody is there out there playing around. Everybody is busy. So wherever you find yourself, you must get busy. Even you that is watching me, you must be part of this radical evangelism. As you join this program, you click like. It will not cost you anything. Click like and share. Click like and share. Very important. Once you like and share, it will help us to reach out to other people. The social media network does not help us to promote our program. They don't help us to share. They don't help us to even allow notification. They restrict our notification. They have the number of people they notify. But when you help and share, you will increase the notification. You make other people to get aware. Please do your own part as every other part of the government is doing their own part. My fellow Biafran, there is no longer time for propaganda, blackmail, talking things that doesn't matter. We are focusing on the real thing, the recognition of the United States of Biafra. That is where we are. Today, if you are genuinely a sincere Biafra, and today, you are still confused, you are still one of the people who are saying, oh, I don't know whether this or this, I don't know whether I'm going left or right. Today being 29th of December. If you at this today, 29th of December, you are not yet sure either to be on the left side or on the right side, you are still saying, oh, I am neutral. Oh, I don't know whom to follow. Oh, I don't know who is right or who is wrong. I am sorry. You are worse than the enemy itself. That is why in my personal platform, in my own private WhatsApp group, I am already removing people. Once you make a comment and say you don't know where you belong, or you are confused, or you post something that shows that you are confused, if you make any post that shows you are confused, I remove you from my platform completely. That is what I do on my WhatsApp group. I am somebody who doesn't take people away from my WhatsApp because it is open. Every WhatsApp group I form is open for all Biafrans. It's open for all Biafrans. Those who want to learn, those who want to understand things that those who want to ask genuine and reasonable questions. It doesn't matter what the question is. As long as you are genuine and you want to know, I will respond to you and I'm going to answer. But when I discover that you are kind of those people who cannot make decisions for themselves, because I cannot force you to do what you do not want to do. I cannot make the choice for you. All I am doing in my broadcast is to bring things open to you, to open up certain things that you have not seen, to make it easier for you to make your decision. The decision always remains yours. You have the right to make your decision, and whatever you decide, you will be held responsible for it. That is why I will not decide for you. I will never decide for you. All I will do here is always come here and bring out the truth. Those hidden facts that you ignore. Those hidden facts you cannot get to. Those hidden facts that you don't know, I will bring it out. It's left for you to digest it. Sit back and apply your common sense and then make your choice. Today, with the informations out there, you know, this is not my regular program. Tomorrow, I'm going to do my program regularly, which I do in every morning. This is evening. My morning program is where I allow people to come in. So whatever I say today is going to just be brief. Tomorrow morning, you can join me on live program and make your contribution and say your own words. But today, I will be the only one speaking this evening. So tomorrow morning, you can join me. Many of you watching me now have seen many videos flying out there. Many videos are now in the public. So it has become so easy for the enemy. You know, Chukwu Okekabema is so wonderful. It's so wonderful. The most interesting thing that the video that is trending out there now is a video that was produced by the same people who are trying to blackmail the Deputy Prime Minister. They nailed themselves. You know, when you see our Deputy Prime Minister posted that video, some people thought she's the one that posted the video. She's not the one that posted the video. It is not the Deputy Prime Minister that released that video that you are seeing. That video you are seeing is released by the same people who are trying to blackmail her. You know, when we tell you people that this thing, they have been planning this overthrow for a very long time, even when Obato Obi was around. The plan was to attack Mazi Simon Ekpa. The attack is not on Dr. Ngozi That is one mistake so many of us are making. So many of us thought that these things you are hearing or you are seeing is about Dr. Ngozi. Now you are understanding it better. You know, initially when we come online to explain these issues, so many of you do not understand. Some of you thought we are making it up. Some of you cannot comprehend what you are saying. But now everything is making sense. Everything is making sense. Initially, when we pronounce this very issue as an overthrow, people said, no, it can't be overthrow. You were there. They ganged up and they installed their own prime minister. As if that is not enough. We told you, they said, why is it that Dr. Ngozi cannot manage the situation? She could not manage it. That is why things are spoiling. She could not manage it. That is why trouble is possible. And we told you that these things has been there. It does not matter who was choosing and who is not choosing. The problem has been there. In the presence of Mazi Simon Ekpa, and the attack has been on Mazi Simon Ekpa to oppress him and to take him out. But they saw the COS as a hindrance for them to penetrate. They have always seen the COS as a hindrance on their way. And that is why they are fighting tooth and nail to make sure they take her out of the way. They are fighting to make sure they take her out of the way. This fight has been going on different angles, using different techniques and different ways, until the incidents of Mazi Simon Ekpa happened. Opportunity came that Mazi Simon has to represent the Biafrans and be in absence for some time. Then they unleashed their plan. Can you ever believe that while we were having cabinet meetings, somebody was recording against the order of the Prime Minister? That was against the law. You have no right to record anything that is being done in the cabinet.
Now you see that somebody, one of these criminals, one of these women today, who are attacking our deputy prime minister, they were recording every incident. They were recording it. They used their video with their own phone camera, recording a Zoom meeting that was held by the cabinet. And you know, when the Chukwu Okeke will destroy a man, he will make them deaf and dumb. When Chukwu Okeke will destroy people, he made them. Look at the same people that committed this crime were the people that still released the same video to blackmail the deputy prime minister. Number one, the content of the video is completely against them. The content of this video, it shows where they were attacking Mazi Simon Ekpa, where they were trying to bully Mazi Simon Ekpa, where they were accusing the deputy prime minister falsely, and Mazi Simon was reprimanding them. Where Mazi Simon Ekpa makes a statement against them on his plan, where Mazi Simon Ekpa made it clear to them that many of them would have been sacked or suspended. But they revealed that very video. The only reason they were trying to release that video to show to people that Mazi Simon Ekpa did not say that Dr. DPMDrNgoziOrabueze should take charge when he's not around. That he only said that she should take charge in the gatherings outside. That was the only thing that made it to release that video. Now you see, when the guns will kill a man, he will make them deaf and dumb. You see, these people damn all consequence. When you see the fallen angels, these people are fallen and they are fallen forever. Today they can no longer hide their shame. I pity those who still go to them and listen to them. I have said it in my previous program. You don't go to attack them. Don't go and challenge them. Don't go and make them believe what you believe. Leave them alone. Just leave them alone. Leave them alone. Today, our job on media has been made easy. Those of you who are in doubt, some people who are still having some little doubt, I believe your doubts have been cleared. The video you see that is circulating online today was produced by the same people who are blackmailing our deputy prime minister. You know how stupid they are. I don't know how they look at Biafrans. Does it mean that these people think that Biafrans are so dull, are so dumb that they cannot read between the lines? They think that Biafrans cannot make senses of what is happening. I can't just understand. For someone to come out and produce such kind of a video, number one is that it is against the law for any member of the cabinet to record the meeting. It is against the law for any member of the cabinet to record the meeting privately. Every meeting that is being held is recorded by the COS. Every cabinet meeting, because she is the one that sends out the Zoom meeting, she is the one that sends out the information, and she is the one that puts in the Zoom. She records every meeting that is being done to document it for the government. For the sake of the government, she records it. But she has never revealed, not even one. The same people that are blackmailing her were the people that went and released a private meeting, Zoom meeting of the cabinet. We are members of cabinet, we are holding meeting with Mazi Simon Ekpa. And why did they release that very video? They released it to blackmail our COS. And how dumb they are. Maybe they were they thought that we will not get who covered it. They thought that people will not find out. But when you zoom that very video, when you zoom it, you will see the person that is recording the video. You know, if not that it was looked into properly, they might come out and tell you that, oh, CLS come when they release it. Some of them are already carrying that rumor. Some of them are already saying, why will CLS go and release the cabinet meeting? Why will COS go and release the cabinet meeting? Why will she never did so? The people that released that cabinet meeting, it's still the same people that are blackmailing her day and night. When the gods will destroy a man, he will first of all make them deaf and dumb. And today, go and watch it by yourself. Most of you have watched it. Hopefully by tomorrow program, my morning program tomorrow, I will be able to share that information so that we can dig deep. Tomorrow morning, don't miss tomorrow program. Don't miss it. There are still more information that you have to hear. There are some videos that you have not seen. That is why I tell people in my program, there are certain things we do not say. Since this problem started, every member of the cabinet that is genuine has never spoken about private meetings, including our COS. With all the attack and blackmail, she has every proof, every evidence against them, but she has never released any video. She has information on video that will nail every single one of them, but she has never released anyone. All she was doing is respond to some critical matters. She responds to some critical issues they raised to make Biafrans not to get distracted. But these people, oh my God, it is sad that a Biafran will still pay attention to these people. Any Biafran that is paying attention to them, in short, the person is worse than the devil himself. Any Biafran that is paying attention to these people, the person is worse than the devil itself. It's unbelievable. It is unbelievable to imagine that any Biafra will pay attention to these people in any way. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where they are coming from. It doesn't matter who they are. There's no reason to pay attention to them. Because when you look at what these people have done, when you look at evidence that is out today, we don't even have to respond to them. There's no need talking to them. There's no need going to their platform to talk. There's no need. I have told people, just like our Deputy Prime Minister said, our Deputy Prime Minister made it clear that Osimiliana heri onyo oforo yanya. Osimili anareri onyo oforo yanya. It means that the sea will never swallow somebody that did not step into the sea. If you do not walk into the sea will never swallow you. That word is deep. That is why you must disassociate yourself from anything that has to do with these criminals. Disassociate yourself with them. Don't go and share their video. Don't go and attack them. Don't go and say, oh, I will respond to them. Oh, I will go and tell them they are lying. You don't need that. We don't need it. You don't need it. Don't go and I will go and debunk them. Don't go and debunk them. Focus on the platforms that are under the United States of Biafra. And every flyer you see, watch closely. Every flyer you see, check what is written there. We are no more in Briggy. If anybody is projecting any flyer, Briggy. From the 29th of December, 29th of November, from the 29th of November 2024, the Biafran people went to Finland and a declaration was made before the whole world. The video is still out there. In that declaration, what did you hear? On behalf of the Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, from today onwards, we are now the United States of Biafra. And everybody celebrated and shouted. And you heard the Prime Minister said, Deputy Prime Minister said, today we lower the flag of Nigeria and we raise the flag of Biafra. How can you, after doing all this in Finland, before the whole world, you now come, you are going back in Briggy. You are going back in Briggy. You are writing Briggy everywhere. Briggy meeting, Briggy that, Briggy president, Briggy prime minister, Briggy. What a shame. And you see people who claim to be intelligent. You see people who claim to be, these are people that spend thousands of dollars to fly to Finland. The purpose of going to Finland was to declare Biafra. That is the major purpose of the convention. The major purpose of the convention was to declare Biafra. And Mazi Simon made it clear that in that convention, documents will be generated. And after the convention, things are going to change. We are going to move forward and we will pursue recognition. Are you now pursuing the recognition of Briggy or recognition of the United States of Biafra? Can you ask these people, are they pursuing the recognition of Briggy or the recognition of the United States of Biafra? But it is so sad that there are still some Biafrans who cannot read between the lines. It's painful. It is very, very painful. I can't just understand it. It is painful. But as I said, this is not the time for us to look back. We are moving forward. I have made it a point of duty that in any platform where I am, more especially on my WhatsApp group, on my personal WhatsApp, once you behave in a manner that shows that you are confused, once you behave in a manner that shows that you don't know where you stand, you are either hot or cold, I will take you out from that WhatsApp group. I don't waste time. I will take you out. And I'm not taking you out in anger. I will only take you out to tell you to go out and continue your survey until when your head is clear. Anytime your head is clear and you know the truth, come back. I will put you back. Because it will be of no use for you to be on my WhatsApp group. You'll be in my WhatsApp group with the informations I have as somebody who has sat in the meeting of the cabinet several times. With the information I have, you are in my WhatsApp group and I will tell you a word. Still yet you are confused. Evidence are out there on videos and pictures and still yet you're confused. There is nothing to do for you. I can't help you. I can't help you. There's no need for me to begin to try to address you or to make you change your mind. No. All I got to do is to take you off. Go and continue your rigmaroling. When you finish your rigmaroling, then anytime your mind is settled, you can come back. After all, during the time of Mazen Nandekano, so many people left and they said, oh, they are not going to follow Biafra again until Mazen Nandekano comes out. Mazen Simon did not go and beg them. Mazen Simon did not go and beg them. So many people left. After the kidnap of Mazen Nandekano, so many people left. They said they will not be in it again until Mazen Nandekano comes out. But did we stop? Of course we didn't stop. Mazen Simon Ekpa continued. Every one of us continued with them. And at the long run, many of them came back. Many of them came back. Even in the convention, there are people that swore that they will never be part of it again. They came for that convention. They came. So that is how it is. That is how it is. Anybody that tells you that he's confused, don't beg them. Don't beg them. Don't just go and force anybody. I will only tell you goodbye. I wish you good luck. Continue your survey until when you're okay, you can come back. And those who say they are going to wait until Master Simon will come back, no problem. Go and wait. If you want to wait until Master Simon will come, go and wait. Go and wait. There's no problem. Those of us who knows where we are going, we know the road, we know the template, we will follow it and continue to work. Biafrans has never been left without a leader. There has never been a time we are left with. Any time we need a leader, that is the beauty. You see, some of us don't know how much Chukwuokabia loves us. Some of us don't know how much God loves us as Biafrans. He loves us so. The love that God has on Biafrans is unmeasurable. The love that God has on Biafrans, you cannot measure it. You can't measure it. The love is excess. That is why anytime we need a leader, he will always provide us a leader. Any minute we need a leader, he will always provide us a leader. During the Civil War, we needed a leader and he gave us DPMDrNgoziOrabueze. He gave us our eternal leader, DPMDrNgoziOrabueze. And he did excellently well. When it comes to a time that the message must not die, Uwazirike also was woken up and he passed the message and he did his own part. Don't ever forget that. Uwazirike did his own part until he was overwhelmed. When his own time expired, he left. Our supreme leader, Mazen Nandekano, came on board. He took the mantle and he began to preach a message. When we needed a leader, we were given a leader in Mazen Nandekano. And when the zoo thought that they can stop us because they know we have found a leader, you know, they always tell us that we don't have a leader. Their common language is that, oh, we don't have a leader. Oh, we don't have a leader. And whenever we have a leader, they feel threatened and they will do everything humanly possible to take away that leader from us. That is their strategy. They are the same people that will tell us that we don't have a leader. But anytime a leader emerges, they will become threatened. I can bet you that the only people that have leaders in that zoo are the Biafrans. Because we have leaders, not rulers. Every other region have rulers. They have rulers. They have tyrants in other regions, rulers. But in Biafra, we have leaders. Leadership, by example, people who get to the to the leadership by merit, not by force, by merit. For you to lead the Biafran people, you must merit it. Check. For you to lead, you must, it is a must, you must merit it. If you don't merit it, you can't be there. And you're going to win Biafran people through your work. You're going to get that respect through merit. You earn it. You earn respect from Biafran. You don't force us to respect you. You can never force a Biafran to respect you. You have to earn it. That is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did. The same thing Mazi Simon Ekpa did. Mazi Simon Ekpa earned tremendous respect. Many people who ran away came back, supported him. And the zoo felt threatened. When Mazi Simon Ekpa came on board, the threat was so much they couldn't sleep. Could you imagine that in their House of Senate, they were discussing Mazi Simon Ekpa for 1 week? Their chief of defense staff became a media warrior. Every one of them came on media. All their media combined with the Saboutuers, with the IPOB Nigeria, every one of them against one man, Simon Ekpa. They fought and fought and fought and fought until it came to a time. The pressure got to the limit and the Finland government felt that they should look into it. Let it not be that they are silent. Because the pressure continued to come even from the West. The pressure came from the West. From all angles, the West, we are bombarding Finland. The British, we are the allies, we are bombarding Finland. And Finland said, through their local authority, that investigation will be conducted. And they embark on the investigation. That investigation now made our Prime Minister to stay away from us for some time. And they thought we have lost it. When they thought we have lost it, Chukwu Okeke Abịama gave us another leader. Chukwu Okeke Abịama gave us another leader. As they were holding Mazi Simon Ekpa, they thought by stopping him to join us that, number one, the declaration of Biafra will stop. Number two, they will try to create division and decimate the Brigade. That was their plan. To destroy Brigade, to make sure that Biafra is not declared, to make sure that the United States of Biafra was not established. That was the agenda. And they succeeded in taking Mazi Simon Ekpa on silence. Today, Mazi Simon Ekpa didn't speak up. But in the absence of Mazi Simon Ekpa, Chukwu Okeke Abịama again rose and gave us a lioness, a woman who can step toes on where men are scared of going. A woman who can trample upon things that men are scared of trampling upon. You can see her decision today. Every decision she's doing today is to expose every single evil. You know, when we have been telling that these things have been there, that Mazi Simon Ekpa just kept silent. Mazi Simon Ekpa has just been betting them, pushing it, pushing it, pushing it. When we say it, people thought, oh, they are making it up. Oh, it's not there. Oh, it is Dr. NgoziOrabueze that caused problem. He created problem, chaos everywhere. But I could remember many of us in the media have said it time and time again that this problem has been there. Mazi Simon Ekpa was only managing them, managing and managing to see if we can be able to push it up to this declaration, because he knew that their plan was to truncate the declaration. And we saw that happen. When they tried to strike, take Mazi Simon Ekpa away, then introduce their own one Nigeria Prime Minister, they didn't know that already Mazi Simon Ekpa have anointed somebody. That Mazi Simon Ekpa already has a very powerful, he has been saying it. I don't know why some of us don't understand. If you can remember, Mazi Simon Ekpa from the onset have been saying that the restoration of Biafra is going to come through a multi-dimensional system. He has said it time and time again. Multi-dimensional system. He went ahead to establish and try to explain to us. We are pursuing the restoration of Biafra politically. We are pursuing it in the armed struggle and self-defense, and we also pursue it diplomatically. It didn't start there. He said that the plans he has is from A to Z. A, B, C, D to Z. And he has not even touched up to B or C. He has been saying it, and some of us don't understand. When he said, if you want to sabotage, go ahead and do it, you will not succeed. Master Samuel can be saying it. If you want to sabotage this Biafra, go ahead and do it. You will not succeed. And when he was saying all these things, some of us didn't know that there is something he saw. All this time, Master Samuel was making this comment. You didn't know that he saw something. You thought, some of us thought it was just for entertainment or just part of the program, just the kind of word he says, he just like to say. But something has been going on. He has seen a lot of things. Master Simon Ekpa had faced hell. And when they took him away, they thought, oh, they have got it. They didn't know that the lioness is there. Today, Dr. Ngozi took up the mantle, and you can see the attack that she's facing. You can see the people that she's fighting. She stepped on the toes that men are scared of stepping on. And today, see the revelations. Just imagine the revelations. Just imagine how they are falling. See how they are falling. It is not how, she has not even made any revelation about them. They are the one revealing themselves. Dr. NgoziOrabueze has not even exposed them. They are the one exposing them. Look at the video. Just imagine what could make somebody to go and bring that video. No sensible person that is in his right mind will have access to such video and release it at this time. I bet you, no sensible, it is only Chukwu Abiyama that will turn that person blind and the person will release that video. The same woman you are blackmailing, you brought out a video that vindicated her from all your lies and propaganda. The same woman you want to take her life. The same woman you are blackmailing, calling him different kinds of names. You went and brought a video that made sure that she is completely innocent of all the things you people are saying. The video revealed how you have been plotting against her for a very long time, how you people have been fighting against her, and how Prime Minister has always tried to explain to you people and defend her that she has not gone against you in any way. The video expressed and showed how she has been able to manage and cooperate, trying to cooperate with everybody, including apologizing to people who she is not supposed to apologize to. But yet, they never forgave. To show how they have ganged up against her. You heard Master Samuel on that video talk about cabals. Now you understand. Do we still have any war to fight? My fellow Biafrans, our focus is on the rising sun. Our focus is on the rising sun. How are we going to protect this United States of Biafra that has been born? The world is watching and they are listening. There is no more doubt anywhere. I have told every Biafran, the only place where you can get information today, if you are genuinely a Biafran, if you are just entertaining yourself or you want to watch saga, you want to watch some ignorant fools who are talking, you know where to go. But if you want to get the right information, go to all the platforms that are under the Biafran government. Number one, go to the Twitter handle of the United States of Biafra, verified account. The United States of Biafra, we have a verified account. Go there. Every single information you need is out there. If you miss that, the next place you need to go is our Deputy Prime Minister platform, Dr. NgoziOrabueze. COS. You are going to see her platform verified. Go and follow her on X. Every information you get there, it's okay. The next platform you can go to is the Secretary for Information, Dr. Agi. Go to the Secretary of Information, Dr. Agi platform. Every single information you see there, her verified account is correct. Stop disturbing yourself, running from pillar to pole, running from James to Jeremiah, listening to nonsense and idiots right, left, and center. More especially, any write-up you see Briggy is not for us. Any write-up you see on flyer, you see Briggy, it is not for us. What we have today is the United States of Biafra. That was why hundreds of Biafrans flew into Finland all across the world, spent their time, spent their money, and they flew into Finland. What did they go to do? To declare the United States of Biafra. And from that moment, with all the delegates that came, the only thing that is in the table today is the United States of Biafra recognition. And any international body today that is writing to Biafran people is going to be writing to your government, the United States of Biafra government. I don't know why it is difficult for you to understand. Just imagine you came before the whole world. You celebrated your birthday. For example, you came in before the world, you celebrated your birthday. And you told the world that I'm celebrating 50 years birthday. And everybody congratulated your 50 years birthday. All of a sudden, you wake up the next day and you tell them that you're 48. How do you think they're going to look at you? I want you to just think about this illustration. You did your birthday, 50 years birthday, and the people send congratulatory message to you, only to come and see you the next day. You are fixing another birthday for 48 years old. How do you think the people are going to look at you? That is what is happening today. All these people that are parading themselves as Briggy and whatever, after celebrating a newborn, they are going back to yesterday. That alone shows you how uninformed they are. That one shows you how fake they are. It shows you that they have nothing to offer. And every single document that goes for Biafra independence today is bearing the United States of Biafra. From that 29th of November going forward, wherever we are invited, it is the United States of Biafra. Every document that is sent out, it is United States of Biafra. Whatever is being said is United States of Biafra. But you still see some idiots gathering themselves in one places or the other, and they are talking about Briggy. And some of us are listening. Please like and share this video. As you join us, like and share. Don't just watch alone, like and share, because this is not the time to make a mistake. It's either you are in or you are out. It's either you are with us or you are against us. Every Biafran that is watching this program, if you are one of those who is saying, I don't know where I belong, you are worse than the enemy. I must tell you that. If you are one of those who says, I don't know who is the right person and who is the wrong person, with all the information out there today, with all the details out there, you are still one of those who is saying, oh, I'm confused, oh, I don't know who to follow. You are worse than the Ogenkere himself. Which one are you going to look? Are you going to look at back on the fake name? Somebody who is answering double name. I say that is not enough. Today, the same people today, they released a video that vindicated our Prime Minister. Lying from all that. They accuse her that she did not have ID card. Some dumb arguments and dumb information they are passing out. And it is because they do not have respect for us as Biafrans. Because if they respect us, if they respect Biafra, they cannot be telling such lies, such lies. But what you are seeing here are the breed of the zoo. These are the people that have the same mindset with the zoo. And because they have the same mindset with the zoo, they believe they can tell you anything and you will take it. They believe whatever they tell you, you're going to accept it. They believe whatever lie they cook up and tell you, you will buy it. My fellow Biafra, it is time to reject evil and call evil evil. This is not the time for us to play games. We have passed this road, getting this far. Today, our focus has to be on recognition. And in recognizing Biafra, Biafra will be recognized according to your attitude, the way you behave. As we are talking, the whole world is watching. And today, they know about the Biafra government. And they know where the Biafra government lies. They know those of us who are speaking on behalf of Biafra, those who are speaking on. If you are speaking up for Biafra government, they know you. And the way you behave and the way you conduct yourself matters a lot. It matters a lot. Don't forget, so many countries recognize Biafra, even before now. We have gotten recognition across the world. Before now, we have gotten recognition. During the 1967 war, we got some recognition in African countries, West African countries. And they did not take those recognition back. Today, the government of Biafra, United States of Biafra, is pursuing those recognition to activate it back. We can now activate it because Biafra has been redeclared. After the redeclaration, all you need to do is to send formal letter to places where they have been recognized before and wait for the response. That is where we are today. My fellow Biafrans, I will urge you to continue to support the government of Biafra. We also have a responsibility in restoration of Biafra on the ground. That responsibility in restoration of Biafra lies on us also. The men on the ground must be supported, and the only means to support them is through the defense secretary. The defense secretary is in charge, and only him alone can be able to handle that structure. Don't forget, we are running a government, not a secret society, not a cult, not a group, not a community. It is a government, and that government has a system, has people that work with it. You had like the recruitment have started. If you want to be part of the Biafran military, you know where to go. The recruitment was done, and you had it that every single officer or every single soldier, we have an identification card. We want to identify them and know who is who. Because it's not just enough for you to say, oh, we have millions of soldiers, or we have reserve, or have this. We don't know their identity. We don't know them. They have to be officially registered with the government. Every military, every person that is serving the Biafran military, everybody that's serving in the Biafran army will be recognized, because we have to give account. If we lose any single soul, we give account, and the family of that person must be taken care of. It is not just say you gather people, no identification, nothing. You won't know when somebody is gone and when somebody is there. No, it is no longer like that. The structure that Dr. NgoziOrabueze today is building on this new government is to make sure that everybody is accounted for. Remember when our Prime Minister talked about data? How can you get data when you don't know the people who are serving you? How can you have a tangible data when you are only working with assumption? How can you have a good data when you are working with assumption? People will just come and tell you something. Oh, we have millions of soldiers there. Oh, we have this one. But there is nothing to show. We need evidence. And we must give account to every single soul in Biafra land, more especially our men on the ground. They must be protected. They must be provided for. There must be insurance covering them. We must ensure everyone that is serving on the ground. That is why the ID card is being introduced. And apart from that, because we have a legitimate nation, we have a country, the zoo cannot take our soldier for granted, and they cannot take the life of any soldier and go scot-free. That is why these ID cards are very important. The order has been given for the zoo to leave Biafra land. Every zoo military, anybody that's bearing arm in Biafran territory is doing that at his or her own risk. It doesn't matter who you are. It does not matter who you are. Whoever you are, and you are in Biafran land, and you're bearing arms, you are not a member of the Liberation Army of Biafra. You are on your own. And whatever you see, you take. We have passed this road a very long time. At this point in time, it is no longer talking. It is time for action. Biafrans have been asking for action for a very long time. Now we have gotten there. All you need to do today is to support. Remember, there is nobody funding the restoration of Biafra. No organization funding it. No government is funding it. It is you. It is me. We are the ones funding the government of Biafra. And we must continue to do what we have to do. Intensify in our effort to fund it. Continue to fund it the best way you can. Continue to participate and make your provisions. Financial support is essential. Even though now we are not having a fundraising, we didn't have fundraising yesterday and today, you can equally celebrate your Christmas with the government. Celebrate the government. Go to the website, new mandates. Go to the new mandate account and make your contribution. Go to the new mandate account and make your contribution. Remember, it is only new mandate. Only new mandate. Even in that video they brought, you saw Master Simon in that video, still mentioned new mandate. In that video that we were circulating, you see Master Simon mention new mandate. That is why I say when the devil will kill a man, he will make them deaf and dumb. These people just use that video to destroy himself. Please like and share this video. Like and share. We are going to end the video very soon. We're going to end the program because I told you I'm not going to take much of the time because I know many people are on holiday. It's a holiday season and people need to be going out, having meetings with their friends and families. So I'm not going to take much of time. In the next few minutes, I'm going to end the program. So please help us to share this very video. Share it to family and friends. Share it to your neighbors. Share it to everyone that is around you. It is very important. All we have to do today is to continue to preach Biafra. Wherever you are and you are still ashamed of identifying with Biafra, you should be ashamed of yourself. If you are a Biafran alive today and you are still ashamed of identifying yourself as a Biafran, you don't deserve to live. You don't deserve to live. Every Biafran must tighten up their belt. And those of them who are non-Biafran that are watching us, if you are a non-Biafran, we are not against you. Regardless your religion, your location, whoever you choose to be, we are not against you. Don't think we are against you. We are not against anybody. We, the Biafran people, are not against you. We are fighting for the life of our own people. And in extension, for the life and security of every indigenous person in Nigeria. The atrocities of Nigerian government is against every citizen, every indigenous person. In as much as it's only the Biafran that are vocal, only the Biafran people are vocal and ready to face this very government head on. The only thing you can do is to support. The only thing you can do is to support or align with your own people. The Oduduwa people align and continue to protect their territory. The Middle Belt align and protect it. Even the Arewa focus on their region. The zoo has come to an end. There is nothing that is going to save the citizens except disintegration. No amount of security will keep the people safe. Today, you have seen that your government is bent on destroying the life of indigenous. Every one of us see that the government of Nigeria is inviting the colonial master to come and colonize them again. Is it not a shameful thing that Niger Republic, Mali and Burkina Faso drove away France because of their evil agenda? Every one of us, there is no Biafran that does not know the atrocity of France in Africa. Every Biafran knows the atrocity of France in Africa. Everyone. Even if he didn't know before, with the incident that happened recently, everyone understands that France have enslaved African countries for a very long time. And finally, they decide to regain their freedom. How can you now imagine that the same people whom your brothers are running away from is the people you brought and put in your border? The Nigerian government is bringing war upon Nigeria. Nigerian government is trying to make Nigeria a war zone. But I bet you it is up to them. For we Biafrans, we must intensify in the defense and protection of our territory. You see France soldiers in Sokoto State, and the Niger Republic have won. The government of Niger have won Nigeria for sponsoring terrorists through France, sponsoring terrorist group through France to destabilize their country, and they will not take it lightly. Nigeria today is indirectly seeking for war from Niger. And I want you to go and check the preparation of Niger people. Niger people are more prepared than Nigeria can ever be. They are more serious and more resilient than Nigeria can ever be. Look at Burkina Faso, that are just building their defense. Go and watch and see what they see. Look at Mali. These are ready people, people who are ready to liberate themselves. Not like Nigerians that want to put themselves in slaves. How can you imagine that? Country like France, that everybody is campaigning to leave, Nigeria is bringing France into their territory to build a base. To build a base. You see, Chukwu Okikabiyama have a way of vindicating his people. This war they want to bring in Biafra land, they will start it on their own territory first. They are going to start it. Next year is going to be hot. That is why today, Biafrans must get prepared more. When you hear about the recruitment, the Biafra recruitment of military, everybody must take it serious. That military recruitment, you must take it serious. If you know you are capable to defend your fatherland, don't hesitate. There is something coming next year. This war that Nigerian government is trying to bring with Niger and other West African countries, we are not going to be part of it. Already we have made it clear. Thank Chukwu Okikabiyama that our Deputy Prime Minister was able to declare Biafra. I thank Chukwu Okikabiyama that our Deputy Prime Minister was able to make declaration. And remember, Burkina Faso recognized us. They recognized us in 1967 and they never took it back. And today they have had, and they are going to get a letter from us that Biafra have already declared. So they already know that they have an ally. They already know they have an ally. So let Nigerian government continue their warfare. And when it starts, I bet you we are going to defend our territory with everything in us. We are going to make sure that nothing in the zoo is going to fly into our territory. They don't know what is coming. And they think they can be able to stop us. You can't stop water. You can't stop anything. Every Biafra must intensify in their support of the government. Any contribution you know you can make, please continue to make those contributions. Don't wait. Don't wait. Don't say, oh, because fundraising is not happening. Even at this point in time, we already know the genuine part. At this point in time, we already know our responsibility. You don't even have to wait. Don't wait for the Deputy Prime Minister to come and ask you to come and do fundraising. Don't wait for anybody to beg you. The site is there. Go to new mandates and make a contribution. Go to new mandate and make your contribution. There's no confusion anyway, except for those who one thing or the other. You say you don't want to. It's okay. You don't want to support this. It's okay, but don't be in a way. If you don't want to make a contribution, don't stand on the way of Biafra. That is simple. If you stand on the way of Biafra, we will crush you. The Biafra restoration is not an individual fight. It's a spiritual fight. It's spiritual warfare. Every person you are seeing is just an instrument in the hand of Chukwu Okikabiyama. Mazen Nandekan was an instrument in the hand of Chukwu Okikabiyama. Mazen Simon Ever, an instrument in the hand of Chukwu Okikabiyama. Today, DPMDrNgoziOrabueze is the instrument in the hand of Chukwu Okikabiyama to do what she has to do. Don't think it's about somebody's knowledge. Nobody knows it all. It's not about knowledge here. Mazen Nandekan said a word. He said, Biafra is going to come in such a way that no man will take glory. And it is coming. It is coming. It is coming. Chukwu Okikabiyama, it is his timing. And in this is timing. He can use anybody to give us Biafra. He can use anybody, including the Janjaweed. He can turn them. He can turn them to work for Biafra. If you think it's not possible, you don't know anything. Everything is possible when it comes to this issue of Biafra, because it is a project in the hand of Chukwu Okikabiyama. And once the time of the project is right, there is nothing any human being can do to stop that project. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what you believe. It doesn't matter who sent you. There is nothing you can do to stop the project of Chukwu Okikabiyama. That project must go on. It is a project that Chukwu Okikabiyama have signed. And there's nothing any human being can do on the planet Earth to stop that project. You that is watching me, wherever you're watching me as a Biafran, double your effort, make your contribution the best way you can. Whatever you know you have to offer, this is the time. There is no doubt anywhere. There is no doubt. There's no doubt. The only thing that is making you to doubt today is because your mind is not pure. Those who are doubting the resolve of this government, the United States of Biafra, these are people that are occupying with either hatred, envy, and jealousy. People who don't have a pure heart. If you have a pure heart, you can't be confused. Not now. Every single hidden agenda is in the open. And the beautiful thing is that it is the same enemies that are revealing themselves. It is the same enemy. Support the Biafra. Just go to the new dimension. Exactly. Go to the new dimension mandate account. Go there and make your support. It is there. New mandate website. You go there and make your donation. Support the restoration of Biafra the best way you can. This is the time to give that support. This is the time. This is the time. There is no confusion anyway. Anybody that thinks is confused, you are confusing yourself. You are the one deceiving yourself. You think you are doing this for Mazen Nandekano. It is not for Mazen Nandekano. Or you think you are doing it for Mazen Samanekano. You are not doing it for him. Or you are doing it for Dr. Ngozi. No. All these major leaders we have, they are living very fine. Mazen Nandekano has everything it takes to live a beautiful and wonderful life. Don't forget, Mazen Nandekano is a king. After the death of his father, he is supposed to take over the kingship of his father. But he abandoned it and lived it. Mazen Nandekano, remember, he's a British citizen. He has a good job, a good investment in England, where he lived before. And he abandoned it and began to fight for you. So it's not about him. It's not about his own personality. Look at Mazen Simon Ekpa. Mazen Simon Ekpa have built a very strong career for himself. In fact, the level that Mazen Simon Ekpa have attended today is the prayer point of many Biafrans. The level Mazen Simon Ekpa attended is the prayer point of many Biafrans. Yeah, welcome my beloved brother Freeman Ikotuonya. I can see you there. Thank you so much, my beloved brother Freeman. Thank you for joining the program. Thank you so much, my beloved brother Freeman Ikotuonya. I see you there. Thank you. So, the level that Mazen Simon Ekpa attended today, this is the level that some people are wishing to attend. Some people are making it their prayer point. But Mazen Simon Ekpa have attended to that level and he kept it aside. Publicly denounced his membership in the policies of Finland. And he said he wants to focus on the restoration of Biafra. Somebody have attended that. What does he want? A man who is a lawyer, has a legal firm, a law firm in Finland, served in Finnish military, is a politician, an active politician that have won councillorship, and still stands a chance of going ahead to any level, connected to every level, and yet he abandoned it. He denounced all and kept it aside and said, the freedom of my people first. He put his eye on the rising sun. Today, because of you and I, he has been restricted on his media. He has been kept incommunicado because of you and I. It doesn't cost him anything to walk away and say, after all, what's the game? It doesn't cost him anything. A man that has built a life for himself. He has built a career that people are still using as their prayer points till today. Somebody has attained to that height, and yet he abandoned it and is fighting for us. There are many Biafrans scattered all over the world who are politicians, who has money, who have connected, but they don't care about you. The same way today, look at Dr. NgoziOrabueze. Dr. NgoziOrabueze have built a career for herself from the onset. Just like Mazen Nandekano. Mazen Nandekano began to build a career. From Nigeria himself, he served in Nigeria. He even joined ABGA. He was part of ABGA. From ABGA, he spoke on behalf of Nigeria and he saw that the thing is not working. He left. He said to Mazen Simon Ekpa. Mazen Simon Ekpa have served. Even under Nigerian government, he served. Mazen Simon Ekpa served the Nigerian government and served them diligently and effectively. Helped them to campaign and promote their whatever they call. But when he saw it was not working, he left. The same way today, Dr. NgoziOrabueze have served on different top positions. She has played many parts. She has made a life for herself. She's not begging. She's living a very top life. There's nothing that she needs that she cannot get. There is nothing that she needs she cannot provide for herself. That's nothing she's not begging you for money. She's not begging you for anything. She has been able to attain some important positions in life. Build a career for her, even in the United States. But today, she just kept everything aside and came to the struggle. Look at the way they are dragging her, calling her names, abusing her, talking to her. People who are not supposed to talk to her are talking to her. Just watch that video that they themselves released. The same people that are attacking her. Don't go and watch the video, the way they were addressing her. They just call her name anyhow they like. They just say anything they like. They talk to her simply because he came to Biafra struggle. And that is the challenge most of us are facing. Many of us today that are speaking on media on Biafra issue, many of us that are on Biafra issue, people that talk to you and come here to challenge you are people that when you meet them face to face, they can't stand it. People that will come and argue with you are people that when you meet face to face, they have no place to stand near you. They can't stand near you. But simply because we know what you're pursuing, the collective interest of the Biafra people, for the voiceless, there are so many of us that don't have a voice. There are so many of us who don't have anybody who will speak for them. So those of us who have a platform, those of us who have a voice, use their voice to speak on behalf of the majority. So this is not about selfish interest. When the selfish ones come, we know them. Those who come to project themselves on top, they want to come and speak for the world to know that, oh, they are the ones speaking with Master Simon. Oh, I'm the one who is standing there talking with Master Simon. Oh, I call Master Simon. Some of them, it is very funny. Some of them will come to my platform. When they want to talk, they will first tell you, oh, I talk to Master Simon every day. I have his number. What does that have to do with me? What does having the number of Master Simon got to do with us? That is some of them, when they want to convince you, just to convince Biafrans, they will come and say, oh, I talk to Master Simon every time. He calls me. I call him on phone and I speak to him. I have spoken to him. What does that have to do with the restoration of Biafra? That you call Master Simon, is that a big deal? The number of Master Simon is in public. Everybody knows his number. Everyone knows his number. So you now, because you talk to Master Simon, now you can now begin to manipulate people and begin to twist their brain. You come to twist their brain. And that is what these idiots are doing today. They claim, oh, Master Samuel gave you an assignment. Master Samuel told you to do this. You think you are the only one he's telling that? Do you think you are the only one he's giving assignment? Or you call Master Samuel, you think you are the only one calling him? Do you know how many thousands of people call Master Samuel every day? But these are the cheap lies they used to confuse the ignorant ones. This struggle, this very restoration of Biafra is not about an individual. The United States of Biafra is about every single soul, more than 70 million people. That is what it's all about. It is not about Mazen Nandekan. It is not about Mazen Samanapa. It is not about DrNgoziOrabueze. It is not about me. It is not about you. It is about all of us together. And until you understand that, you will continue to dance from east to west and right and left and begin to confuse yourself, thinking you are confusing Biafra. You can't confuse us. Biafrans are very smart people. And the enemies, the saboteurs have made it easy. The saboteur has made it easy for Biafrans to take their stance and take their decision. Any Biafran that is still talking trash, no need to respond to them. When you see their video, no need to challenge them. No need to preach to them. Just let them be. Just like our deputy prime minister said that we are the oxygen they used to breathe. If we don't give them that oxygen, they will not breathe. And how do you give them oxygen? By responding to them, by going to their platform to comment, by sharing their videos. That is the oxygen you are giving them. I repeat, our deputy prime minister said, Osimiri the sea cannot swallow somebody that did not step into it. The sea cannot come at the major road on your house and swallow you. Until you walk into the sea, only then and then you can sink. You cannot sink in the sea when you are in your home. You cannot sink in the sea when you are in a dry land with no water. It is only when you walk into the sea that you will sink. Stay away from these propagandists. Stay away from these fake people everywhere. The fakeness is very clear. Their fakeness is clear and stinky. Stay away from them. Don't go to say, oh, I want to go and attack them. I want to go and tell them they're lying. I want to share. Don't share the video with me. Don't share with anybody. Let them be on their own. Today, what we have is the United States of Biafra. And that is where we are. Nothing is going to take us back. It is either Biafra or Biafra. Focus on the United States of Biafra. We have moved forward. Those who still want to be in the yesterday, they call themselves Briggy. Let them remain in Briggy. We have left Briggy. They want to remain there. The same way we left the IPOB Nigeria on agitation. we left them in agitation and we continue in the restoration and declaration. They are still in sensitization up to now. Up to this moment, even after declaration of Biafra, there are people who are still there agitated. So if there are people who still want to be on the other side talking about breaking, let them continue. Focus on your government. We have moved ahead. Where we are today is the United States of Biafra. I appreciate everyone that have been part of this program. We have spent 1 hour, more than 1 hour here. I didn't know we were going to go this far, but thank you, Camera, we were able to push it up to 1 hour. Thank you so much. Please join me tomorrow morning. I'm going to come online tomorrow morning. Same time, you know, when we do our morning program, I think it's 8 a.m. in the morning, Biafran time. Join me in the morning tomorrow so that we can continue pushing this message across. This is not the time to be silent. It's not the time to be quiet. We have to be speaking so that the world will hear us. Recognition and restoration on the ground is the most important thing. Recognition and restoration. That is where we are. There is nothing else. Master Simon made it clear. After the declaration, we will generate documents. With those documents, we can present to the world about the recognition of Biafra. We can present to the world on the restoration on the ground. And today, everything is being put in place under the Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. NgoziOrabueze. She is now leading charge, following the template of Mazen Nandekano from A to Z. She has not added anything. There is nothing new that she has done all this while. It is just opening the chapters. Opening the chapters. And let me tell you, if any one of you watching me here think that Mazen Simon Ekpa is not speaking to Deputy Prime Minister, it means you are not with your senses. If any one of you watching me here think that Mazen Simon Ekpa is not sending information to Deputy Prime Minister, it means you are not living on this planet and you are not part of this struggle. Thank you so much for being part of this program. I appreciate every one of you, and may you I still wish you once again Merry Christmas. We are still in it and we are hoping to get into the new year very soon. Enjoy your holiday. Be careful while you are enjoying your holiday. If you are in Biafra land, please do not stay out late. Do not get drunk. We are still in the war situation. The situation in Biafra land is very, very, very dicey. The war is still going on. Don't be carried away. When you are saying or going for any occasion, please go and come back as early as you can. No staying out late hour, no going out very early in the morning. Be security conscious at all times, because the enemy is still at the gate until Biafra is fully restored. Thank you so much for being part of the program. I will see you again tomorrow by the grace of God. Take care and stay blessed. Bye-bye.